let's talk about bread. Bread. Let's, as they say, get this bread. And by that bread, I mean, of course, this bread that I have in my hand right here. This is a slice of grain-tastic bread from Aldi, because Aldi is cheap and Aldi is great. I swear something new comes out every single day saying bread is great or bread is bad. Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about. Well, let's talk about it. So, let's start with the difference between whole grain bread and whole wheat bread. Yes, there is a difference. So, whole grain bread is usually made with a lot of different grains, and every one of those grains is in its whole form, okay? Whole wheat bread, on the other hand, is potentially only made with the whole of the wheat pod. So the only grain that is in its whole form in whole wheat bread potentially is the wheat pod. It usually has a little bit more added sugar in it and isn't as dark as whole grain bread. I'm sure you have seen a lot, there's like a bajillion different options when you go into the bread aisle. It's like, holy moly, which one do I pick? There's so many good choices. So, when you go into the bread section, you want to make sure that it says whole, 100% whole grain on the package, okay? You don't want it to say made with whole grains, but actually only be whole wheat, okay? Marketing is very tricky, and they can do a lot of different sneaky little stuff that really can get you in the aisles. Fantastic. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the different kinds of whole grain bread, because again, there's a ton of different options. You got oat bread, you got sourdough bread, which is great for the gut microbiome. You got gluten-free bread, which is great for those that maybe gluten doesn't agree with as well, okay? You've got flax bread, you got whole grain, you got rye. There's so many different options. Like I said, the biggest thing that you want to look for on your packaging is a lot of different grains on the ingredients list. Okay, so look at the ingredients list. It takes like 2 seconds, flip it over, check it out. Does it have a lot of whole grains listed on it? A lot of grains that you can pronounce? If yes, probably a good choice. If not, and there's a lot of added sugars in each slice of bread, like over 5 grams, then don't buy it. Pick a different bread, okay? This is starting to smoke a lot. But any bread that you choose is going to be packed with fiber, essential for the gut, absolutely essential, okay? Can also help to prevent heart disease, diabetes, obesity, lots of different stuff, okay? We've talked about that stuff in the past, the benefits of fiber, all right? Most breads are also high in certain vitamins and minerals such as niacin, folate, magnesium, zinc, and iron. So if you need a refresher on iron and its relationship with vitamin C and how vitamin C aids the absorption of iron, I will leave that link right here if you want to watch the red bell pepper episode after this one. So all in all, is bread good for you? Well, personally, I eat bread in my diet on the regular, okay? Like I said, I buy Grain-tastic from Aldi. I think it's a great choice. It's got a lot of different whole grains in it, and I don't have an issue with gluten. Okay, so for me, and for most people that don't have an issue with gluten, I would say yes. Whole grain bread is an easy way to get fiber into your diet and tastes delicious, right? Throw a slab of butter on there, freaking yummy, okay? But if you have a gluten sensitivity, then maybe it's not the best choice to include in your diet. Pick other whole grains instead, all right? So, you guys have all had toast before. Okay, that's all this is gonna be. I need some peanut butter. A little peanut butter banana toast, Elvis Presley style, you know what I'm saying? That was my go-to breakfast all of high school, every single day. Peanut butter banana toast, so good. Oh, that is burnt bread. All right, hey. Thank you. You're the real star. You are the real hero. if you're a subscriber, if you're a viewer, up to this point, you're the best. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I work hard on these videos, okay? And I hope that you appreciate them and love them. So, if you do, click that subscribe button, click the thumbs up button, okay? After that, if you liked it, click that bell icon so you can be notified of all future videos. If you are interested in nutrition coaching, if you're watching this and you're like, man, I could use a dietitian or a nutrition coach. Well, I work for a company called Biscuit Nutrition. We offer virtual, 100% virtual nutrition coaching online. I will leave the website link below if you want to read more on what we do, who we are, and what we offer. And I will catch you on the next episode of Bonfire Bits.